Okay, so in today's video, we're going to be starting on NBA 2k16 and transferring our team 1 2k at a time until we reach NBA 2k26. It's going to be a fantasy draft for the first 2k just to set us up, and it's only fair that way. We're going to stop in 3, 2, 1, and we land on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hopefully, they have a good pick because the fourth pick. We're already starting off great. I don't know how I want to do this video because obviously you could just pretty much fully set up your team by like 2k18 if we give ourselves unlimited trades. So I think what we'll do is, for the sake of the video and making it a little challenging, we'll do 1 trade per 2k. So we have 11 trades total, even though it's 10 2ks, like 10 years. I mean, man, we get Kevin Durant and Draymond Green already. D'Lo too is a huge pick. This team's already looking really good. So yeah, what I feel like we're gonna do is we're gonna do 1 trade per 2k, so 11 trades, and then the ultimate goal is to win a championship by the year 2026 by doing 1 trade per 2k. We cannot sign anyone. We cannot transfer over the pick. So like, for example, proposed trade, I don't know why pick is invisible. What the heck? Pick is invisible. Do we just not have picks? We don't have picks. Okay, so that's gonna make it a little harder. I don't know why it glitched. I mean, we'll take it. Yeah, I think 2k16 is glitched. We have no picks, which, I mean, it's fine. We're not gonna redo the whole intro and whatnot. We're just gonna keep it like this. I mean, you blame me? We have Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, and D'Lo already. But yeah, 1 trade per 2k. I feel like that's gonna be fair. The ultimate goal is just to win in 2k26. Draymond Green, honestly, later on, I probably wouldn't be opposed to moving him. D'Lo could probably get us something pretty good in the later 2ks. We might just let him like invest into him, you know? Like, I feel like in 2k19 or 2k18 we could probably get something real nice for him. Michael Carter Williams is 2 stars. We have JJ Hickson 1 star. Okafor is 1 star. Daryl Wright is 1 star. I thought it was DeLon Wright, and pretty much about it. The value isn't that good. JJ Redick 2.5 stars. We might trade JJ Redick because think about it, he's gonna get old. Like, his value is just gonna keep depreciating. I think actually he might peak in 2k17 overall wise, but I mean, I don't really care about that. If you guys have any other better ideas other than just doing 1 trade per 2k and just winning in 2k26, feel free to comment down below. I'm open to any suggestions because this is still like kind of like a new idea, a new like kind of type of video. I don't know how to explain it, but like, it's still in the test, you know? It's not really perfected yet. Drew Holiday could be a great pickup for us. Honestly, could be a really good pickup because he's pretty much a good player until 2k26. Like, he's just a good player for the next 11 2k, so that's not a bad pick at all. Chris Middleton wouldn't be so bad either, but I feel like Drew Holiday is he's just a better player, the more consistent player in the next few 2ks. Unless reverse trade finder wouldn't be so bad. Reverse trade finder, maybe. We do have our first round picks, or we do have our picks, which is good. So what I was trying to say before was, for example, let's say we trade our 2017 first round pick. We won't have it for NBA 2k17 just to kind of keep it more realistic, and we can't just like get players with first round picks and then get our first round picks back in the following 2k, you know, if that makes sense. So I feel like one thing we should be doing is trading the first round pick of this year, because 2016 first round pick obviously won't transition to NBA 2k17 because we just won't have that pick. It's already been used. Also, ignore the Kings pick here. I forgot to take off previously traded picks, but originally what I was trying to do, I was trying to find like someone like a Giannis. If we could like invest into a Giannis very early on, like CJ, just to get an idea how easy it is to trade for. Yeah, JJ Redick and Perry Jones, I wouldn't mind doing that. Okay, you know what? On second thought, I feel like this challenge might be a little too easy because NBA 2k26, I feel like in 11 or 10 trades, we could set up our team really nice in 10 trades. Like, very, very easy. So we'll give ourselves until NBA 2k20, the new decade, and then we have to win 6 straight championships, right? 2k20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 20, that's 7 championships. You know what? I feel like starting off that 2k, we gotta start winning championships. So I feel like that's the new objective. 1 trade per 2k, but starting off from 2k20, we have to start winning championships. Yeah, I feel like that's fair. Maybe not. We probably won't be able to win 07. Honestly, actually, we probably might be able to, just because we already have Kevin Durant and Draymond Green, and the Golden State Warriors aren't going to be good because we have, I mean, they're still going to be good, but we have Kevin Durant and Draymond Green. Okay, I feel like I'm yapping a little too much here. Anyways, going back to this Giannis trade, JJ Redick, MCW for Giannis and Mo Will. I do see they have Bradley Beal here. Will Barton wouldn't be so bad either. So I feel like if we could try getting Bradley Beal and Giannis, you want Kevin Durant. Are we serious right now? If we could try snagging up both of these guys, we're looking pretty good. They're making about 7 mil collectively. JJ Redick, we can throw in, I'm down to throw in MCW. This is already valid. Do you want to do this trade? No deal. We can't do picks though. That's the only issue, is we can't throw in picks. So hopefully the value here is just enough for them to want to like accept the offer. Daryl Arthur, yeah, he's only 1 star. I don't think this is gonna work. Oof, this is so tough that we can't trade any first round picks. We're already at a handicap over here. Andrew Bogut's only 1.5 stars. He's making a lot of money. Robin Lopez, you want to do a deal like this? Yeah, I figured as much. I feel like we just got to throw in D'Lo then already. But he's only 1.5 stars. So you know what? Out of Bradley Beal and Giannis, obviously I'm going to choose Giannis. Yeah, Andrew Bogut, we're not going to trade JJ Redick just because his value is still getting pretty good compared to Andrew Bogut. So Andrew Bogut, Michael Carter Williams for Giannis, and Grievous Vasquez. We're going to do the trade, and that's our first trade for NBA 2K16 and our only trade. And our team already is looking pretty good, honestly. Like, I feel like we could pretty much start competing for a championship as of like 2K18. I feel like we could be really nice. D'Lo, JJ Redick, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, and JJ Hickson's our starting lineup, and then we have Giannis off our bench right now. I like the team, and to not jump from 2K to 2K so fast, I think what we'll do is we'll just simulate at the end of the season. If we make the playoffs, then we'll add that segment. But I don't think we're gonna make the playoffs with this team as of yet. You know what? Kind of surprising. We're 49-33. Anthony Davis is your MVP. D'Lo Rookie of the Year. Nikola Mirotic is Sixth Man of the Year. 80 DPOY, and that's no MIP. I thought, bro, like some sort of time lapse just happened. Mirotic also MIP, and then Randy Whitman 52-30 Coach of the Year. KD does not make any All NBA teams. Okay, All Rookie first we had D'Lo, so that's pretty good. And I forget what team we are. We're the Cavs, right? We make it as the 5th seed going versus the Hawks in the first round. Player stats: KD averaged 26.4, 7.2 rebounds, and 5.4 assists with 1.6 blocks and 1.3 steals, and did not make any All NBA teams. Okay, JJ Redick and D'Lo with about 17-16 points. Giannis 10.5. You guys see the rest over here, not too shabby. Offensively, we were number 2, and defensively, we were bottom 10, bottom 7 to be more specific. Going versus the Hawks in the first round, we're just gonna go ahead and simulate the round, and we lose in 6. Who the heck did the Hawks have? Lillard, Paul Millsap, Shumpert, J.R. Smith. I mean, yeah, their team's pretty good. Should they have beaten us? That's up for you guys to decide. We're just gonna move on to NBA 2K17. The Lakers win versus the Bulls. They had Tim Duncan, Robin. Oh yeah, we made a trade with them, so whoever we traded, Bogut, got a championship. Congratulations. All right, NBA 2K17. A lot of the players, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of the players we had in NBA 2K16 are not on the roster or in this game at all. So what we're gonna do starting next 2K, because I don't feel like doing it this 2K, but like someone like let's say Mo Williams, right? He wasn't in our team in 2K16. He's not supposed to be on this team in NBA 2K17. But the only way to make him a 40 overall is to do this one by one. So I'm not, kind of don't feel like doing that. I try to do it with whatchamacallit. Where is he? Richard Jefferson. I got him to a 71. So yeah. Technically these players we don't have. Vasquez we do have. Felder we do not have, but he's a 69 overall. So what we'll do is starting in 2K17, because I'm pretty sure it's easier where you could kind of like grab everything. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole row. What we'll do is, if you are not a player that's supposed to be here, you're automatic 40 overall, just to kind of make it a little trickier. But I mean, we still got the good core here. I feel like JJ Redick, his time is coming up. We gotta trade him because he's gonna start going lower and lower and overall. Even D'Lo, actually no, D'Lo I feel like we gotta keep until he reaches like his Brooklyn days where he's an all-star. So, and picks actually work. We have our 2017 pick, which is good. Also, the more we progress into the 2Ks, I'm gonna have to turn off salary cap and hard cap and financial trade contract, whatever that thing is. So basically I could trade like a 3 mil contract for like a 30 mil contract, because I have to get these guys on the proper team, because D'Lo, Giannis, Draymond Green, and Kevin Durant, let's be real, they're all going to be making a buttload of money in the next few years, and I cannot afford to have them on the same team. So that whole rule is going to have to be turned off. But JJ Redick is 2.5 stars. D'Lo is 4 stars. Okay, the value is kind of nice with D'Lo, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. We don't have these two guys to work with a bunch of first round picks, so we're gonna start off with just those two and see if we could just get some good with this. Mike Conley, Zach Randolph, not interested. Honestly, these trades are kind of dookie, like very dookie. Yeah, these offers are horrible. Maybe Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid we can try getting. D'Lo, we'll throw in where the heck is he? JJ Redick, and then 2017 first round pick. Not gonna happen. Also, I forgot to take off trade override because I was trying to get all these players on the team. So let me just take that off real quick. Okay, we're back, and we had offered JJ Redick, D'Lo, and 2017. We will now add a 2018 first round pick. Not gonna happen. I mean, they have Ben Simmons considered as untouchable. So what if we just give us Joel Embiid, because they didn't deem him as untouchable, right? Like we'll start off really dumb to see if they accept this. Yeah, okay, they don't deem him as untouchable. Wait a second, I did not even think about this. What if we do 3 teams? because that's so considered one trade, and I got someone I kind of want to get. Nikola Jokic is only 1.5 stars, so we'll throw in JJ Redick to the Sixers, and then we'll throw in JJ Hickson to the Denver Nuggets. You guys give me both these players here. Do we have a deal like this? Yeah, you're asking to give me too much. No problem. That's no problem. We'll give you 1 first-round pick each. Do we have a deal? No deal. We'll give you guys another first-round pick each. Do we have a freaking deal? Wow, I am a genius. I'm a genius. Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, Giannis, Jokic, D'Lo, and Embiid. I'm a genius. Wow. You know what? I'm kind of feeling like frisky right now. We're gonna make KD into a shooting guard. We're gonna make Draymond Green into a small forward and Jokic into a power forward. So our starting lineup is, where the heck is it? Coach game plan. Our starting lineup is gonna be D'Lo, Draymond Green, or Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis off our bench. Yeah, talk to me nice. Draymond Green's a 93 overall, by the way. My freaking god. Okay, doing 3-team trades did not even cross my mind, but wow, what an idea that was. This just turned full 360, guys. I'm gonna be honest. This is a finesse system right here. All right, end season. I'm pretty sure, yeah, 15-32 record. Westbrook is your MVP. Ben Simmons, Rookie of the Year. Stephen Curry, 6-man. LeBron, DPOY. Jeremy Lin, MIP. Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year, 62-20. And that is it. That is freaking all. Kevin Durant, All-NBA second, and that is it. Also, All Defensive first and second, we have Nada, and All Rookie second, we have Joel Embiid making an appearance. We finished. What team are we again, though? The Cavs. Second seed going versus Philly in the first round. Hold on a freaking minute. Team stats: offensively number 5, defensively top 3. We're top 3 and top 5 in both categories. Whoa. Player stats: we had Kevin Durant lead us in scoring with 25. Shooting guard Kevin Durant, by the way. D'Lo 18, Giannis 12.5, Jokic 12.5, Draymond Green almost 12, and Embiid 10 and 9. Team's gonna be kind of nasty in 2K18. I'm not gonna lie, this team's gonna be real freaking good. We'll simulate the first round and we sweep, going versus the Pistons in the second round. Simulate that round, we advance in 7, going versus the Chicago Bulls in the conference finals. Simulate the round, we're going versus the Golden State Warriors in the finals. We win in 5. Simulate this round and we lose in 5. No problem. Stephen Curry, hell no, not Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry, congratulations. And on to NBA 2K18. All right, our team in NBA 2K18: Kevin Durant, Giannis, Draymond, Jokic, Embiid, and D'Lo. You guys can see the team's pretty good. Everyone else. See, this is what I'm talking about here. The little row thing. We'll just make them throw 40 overall because technically we never had them on the team. Okay, so the only players that we had since 2K16 was Grievous Vasquez and Marcus Thornton. So those are the only 2 players we could actually afford to move. And as for picks, as you guys can see, we only have the 2021 first round pick with these second round picks here. I think that was kind of worth it though, even if we had 1 first round pick, because we got freaking Jokic and Embiid on the team. To me, that's worth it. 2 first round picks for both of these guys, or first round picks for, 3 MVPs collectively. I'm fine with that. I'm more than fine with that. As for value, Draymond Green, okay, actually on second thought, I feel like we're gonna trade Draymond Green, but not now. We're gonna trade him once Kevin Durant is no longer a part of the Warriors, because then if we trade Draymond Green, then the Warriors get Draymond Green back, and then they have Steph Curry, Clay, and Draymond Green, and that's just like, now you're doing too much. I can't deal with that. But Embiid is 4 stars. He's not going to be traded. D'Lo's 3.5, and okay, pretty much about it. So the only player that we could really trade is D'Lo, Marcus Thornton, who's 1.5, and Grievous Vasquez 1.5. So maybe with these 2 players and a first round pick, we can maybe like emphasis on maybe try and snag someone like a Dylan Brooks. And yeah, okay, but that's the type of player I'm trying to go for. Someone that's just very low in overall that we could probably snag with a first round pick. A 3-teamer probably is out of the realm of possibility just because we only have first round picks, so we might be able to do a 3-teamer as we get more picks. I don't think I want to trade my 2021 first round pick. Bam Adebayo, something like this. We really have a lot of big men. Bam Adebayo is a good pick. If we don't find anyone else of that caliber at that low of an overall, then I feel like we kind of just have to go for Bam Adebayo. Sabonis and VO. Sabonis and VO. Maybe we do something with that. The Pacers could be a good call. Ooh, never mind. Scratch that. The Toronto Raptors. Siakam, Jakob, OG, Fred VanVleet, Norman Powell. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Give us OG. Give us Siakam. Give us Fred VanVleet. This is what, 3 All-Stars already? 3 freaking All-Stars. Give us Jakob Poeltl. And we could, I guess we have to throw in D'Lo, right? We have no choice. D'Lo, Grievous Vasquez. We'll throw in Marcus Thornton. And then no choice but to throw in a 40 overall Derrick Rose. Do we have a deal like this? Okay. All right. Okay. An investment. This was a huge investment. We didn't give up a first round pick. We're gonna stockpile first round picks, I think, for the next like 2 or 3 more 2Ks. Yeah, the second round pick kind of went to waste, but it's just a second freaking round pick. It's what, half a star? Yeah, it's half a star. Who really cares? So as of now, we have KD, Giannis, Draymond, Jokic, Embiid, Pascal Siakam, Jakob Poeltl, OG, Fred VanVleet. Yeah, this team's looking pretty good. One trade per 2K. We're finding a way to finesse the system. Finding a huge way to finesse the system, guys. End of the season, 52-30. Same old record. James Harden, MVP. Lonzo Ball, Rookie of the Year. Joel Embiid, 6-man. That's our 6-man. Rudy Gobert, DPOI. CJ McCollum, MIP. Mike D'Antoni, 50-24. Coach of the Year. All-NBA first. Giannis. God motherfucking damn. Okay, Giannis. All-NBA second, we have KD. All-NBA third, nobody. All defensive first, Giannis. All defensive second, Draymond Green. We like to see those. We finished number 2. Great. Love to see it again. Team stats: offensively number 7, defensively number 1. Oh baby, the potential is starting to rise. Coming around about 27 points. Giannis 21, Embiid 16. You guys see the stats here. Fred VanVleet 10 points. He went from 69 overall to 71. Yo, why is Fred VanVleet low-key nice in 2K18? Efficiency kind of bad. 3-pointers pretty good, 38%. Maybe he just shot only 3-pointers. Free throw kind of nice too. Hold on, Fred VanVleet. If you guys ever play 2K18, invest in Fred VanVleet. 10 points, 5.3 assists, 1.7 steals with a team this stacked. Yeah, Fred VanVleet's him. In the first round, going versus the Charlotte Hornets, simulate the round, we win in 6. Going versus the Toronto Raptors, who they essentially just got D'Lo for free this 2K. Simulate the round, we lose in 6, no biggie, and the Raptors win the championship. DeMar DeRozan finals MVP. DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry, and D'Lo, kind of a nice trio. Anyways, we're gonna be moving on to what, 2K19 already. Moving pretty fast over here with this team. NBA 2K19, one more 2K, one more trade before we have to start competing for championships, and honestly, it's looking pretty good. We have Kevin Durant, we have Giannis, we have Embiid, Jokic, Draymond Green, and then we have all these guys over here who are going to develop because the Raptors won a championship this year, so Fred VanVleet's going to go up, Siakam's going to go up, OG is going to go up, and Jakob Poeltl. The rest of these guys, 40 overalls, you guys know the rules. We're looking good. We lack guard play is what I'm realizing. We're pretty wing and like center heavy, like Siakam, OG, Jakob, Draymond Green, Jokic, Embiid, Giannis, and KD. Luckily for us, though, Draymond Green is getting traded next 2K because in 2K21, the Golden State Warriors do not exist anymore. But I guess, I mean, what? We'll just make KD into a shooting guard, or does Giannis? Yeah, KD to a shooting guard, Giannis small forward, Draymond Green could be our power forward, sure, and then off our bench. I mean, yeah, we don't really have a choice. So what's our lineup going to look like? Well, Fred VanVleet, KD, Giannis, Draymond Green, Embiid, then off our bench, Jokic, Siakam, OG, and Jakob Poeltl. 9-man rotation. Honestly, pretty solid. We can honestly win a championship this 2K. I wouldn't be surprised if we do. I feel like we do have to trade Jakob Poeltl though. He is what I feel like is the odd man out. Or first round picks. We have 2K21. We have 2K20. I don't know why I'm calling them by 2K, but we have the 2021 first round pick, 2022 first round pick, and 2023 first round pick. So we're given one extra first round pick than last 2K. Last 2K we're only given 2K21, and we end up with 2 more in this 2K. So a 3-team trade is definitely not out of the realm of possibilities here. Again, we kind of need to find a team that has like that player or players that would kind of just snag us a super low overall that we could invest in for like 2K20 or whatever. I feel like Miles Turner Sabonis would be good, but we don't need big man. That's the only issue. We need guards. Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. would be all right. They wouldn't be so bad. Dallas Mavericks. I think we found our team in the Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic and Jalen Brunson, the 2 guards that we need to help this team out succeed. Bars. Luka Doncic is 4 stars. Jalen Brunson is 1.5. Out of curiosity, is Luka Doncic deemed untouchable according to them? We'll do Cameron Arnold just to get an idea. You're asking me to give a valuable asset to Luka Doncic. One of the assets I get back is nearly as valuable, so it doesn't say untouchable, does not, which is nice. Jalen Brunson. Are there any other guards that we can maybe try snagging up? Like Dante DiVincenzo wouldn't be so bad. That's definitely an option, even though he's not like an all-star superstar player. Shea, never mind. You know what, gotta get Shea. I'm gonna see if somehow there's someone better than Shea, but honestly, Trae Young wouldn't be so bad either. I don't think it's gonna get better than Shea though. Yeah, you know what, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, we're gonna try trading for you, Luka, and Jalen Brunson. We will do, I'm kind of down to give up Draymond Green now. I'm kind of down. Like, we'll give Draymond Green to the Clippers, or sorry, the Dallas Mavericks, and then Jakob Poeltl for Shea. You guys give us all these players here. We have to throw in another player for Jalen Brunson. We'll throw in 40 overall sure. We could see if that's gonna work. Just this already here. Does this work? Yeah, none of them are willing to do this shade. No problem. We have 3 first-round picks. We'll do 1. We'll do 2. We'll give you guys 1 each. Do we have a deal with this? No deal. And we'll give up another first-round pick. Actually, this can't work then because one of them already doesn't agree and they both don't agree. I feel like the better investment here would be get Luka and Jalen Brunson, number 1, because I feel like Luka is just, he's gonna be harder to trade for, and number 2, well, I mean, they kind of just both coincide. Luka's gonna be easy or harder to trade for, and Shai's gonna be easier to trade for because in 2K, what are we, 2K20, he shouldn't be that hard, whereas Luka's gonna be like a damn near 90 overall. So Draymond Green, I think this is where we say goodbye. I think this is where we say goodbye. We'll throw in not Jakob Poeltl. We'll try just throwing in like David Nwaba, something like this, no, and then we'll throw in our 3 first-round picks. We'll do 2 for now. 2, no, and then a 3rd first-round pick, no, with a 2nd-round pick, no deal. Okay, so we'll try one more thing here. Fred VanVleet. Do I want to give up Fred VanVleet? I'd rather give up Jakob Poeltl because we have a lot of big men. So Jakob Poeltl, do we have a deal here? No. I don't want to give up KD, Giannis, Embiid, Jokic. So Fred VanVleet, no deal. Okay, so change of plans. Jalen Brunson and Shai is our new target. I think Luka is just he's gonna be a Dallas Maverick until he gets traded to the Lakers. So we'll start off with Draymond Green going to the Clippers, and then Jalen Brunson. You could honestly, we'll give you Jakob Poeltl. Screw it, like this. Do we have a deal? Literally just 1 for 1 like this. Not interested on anything else. I feel like just 1 more first-round pick and we got a solidified deal here. We'll give you guys each 1 first-round pick. Boom, we seal the deal. So we did lose out on Draymond Green. Sure, the Golden State Warriors are gonna have Draymond Green, but I mean, Siakam's gonna progress. We have Shai and Brunson that are gonna be like really good starting from like 2K21 and up. So that's good. I think we're fine. I think we're fine with this move here. We'll make Jokic into a power forward, and then starting lineup is gonna be Fred VanVleet, KD, Giannis, Jokic, Embiid off our bench, Siakam, OG, Shai, Jalen Brunson. I'm fine with that. We'll make Shai into a shooting guard, and then we'll just start simulating. No other choice. The trade's already been done. Wow, with no Kevin Durant, DeMarcus Cousins is your MVP. No Draymond Green either. DeMarcus Cousins MVP, 28, 12, and 3. We finished 56 and 26. Luka Doncic Rookie of the Year, Tyreek Evans 6-man, AD DPOI, Brook Lopez MIP, and Brad Stevens Coach of the Year 63 and 19. All-NBA first, Giannis All-NBA second, nobody All-NBA third, Kevin Durant. All offensive first, we have nobody, and all defensive second, we have Giannis make the appearance. We finished number 3 going versus the Detroit Pistons in the first round. Offensively, team number 3, and defensively, we were top 6. This is top 6. As for individual stats, Kevin Durant led us in scoring with about 24, Giannis 22.7, Embiid, Jokic, Fred VanVleet. You guys see the stats over here. Last 2K before the pressure is on, going versus the Pistons in the first round. Simulate the round, and we're up 2-0, tied 2-2. We advance in 6 going versus the Raptors. I think we're gonna lose here. Simulate the round, and hold on a minute. We advance in 7. The Toronto Raptors do not win. This team is always in the finals versus the Golden State Warriors. And then we got the Celtics in the conference finals. Simulate the round. We are going to lose in 7. We have Celtics Warriors in the finals, and the Warriors are going to win. DeMarcus Cousins is on another tear right now. Finals MVP. I feel like we could win. We could win starting 2K20. We have 7 2Ks left. Okay, we'll renegotiate the deal here. We have 7 2Ks, right? 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 7 2Ks. We have to win more than half. So 4 to 5 championships. I think that's fair. 4 to 5 championships we have to try winning. I'm okay with that. If you guys are okay with that, let's run it up. We'll go ahead and do that. NBA 2K20, Giannis 96, Kevin Durant 96, Jokic 93, Embiid 91, Siakam progressing to an 87. Shai, we made him to a shooting guard. He's an 81 overall. Fred VanVleet 79, and Jalen Brunson 76 with OG at a 73. What I'm realizing now is that we kind of need depth because we only have, 9-man rotation still isn't so bad. Yeah, never mind. It's still not that bad. I feel like we still need guards though. That's the only issue. We have Fred VanVleet, Shai, and Jalen Brunson as guards, and then just a buttload of wings. So I'm thinking we gotta trade Fred VanVleet because Shai over Fred, let's be real, we're keeping Shai, and then Jalen Brunson, we're keeping Jalen Brunson over Fred VanVleet. Fred VanVleet probably will peak to like an 83 overall max, so he's someone that we're gonna have to move away from to try and get better assets. Fred VanVleet also goes up to an 80 overall shooting guard, and then 4 picks, we have all these 2nd round picks, and then a 2024 Cavs 1st round pick. I don't know what we can get out of this. Actually, you know what, we'll just try trade finding. It's hopefully we get something good. We'll throw in Dylan Whittler too, and then this 1st round pick. Yeah, these offers not looking too good. DeMarcus Cousins wouldn't be so bad, but again, we don't need the big bodies. We don't. Yeah, this is looking tough. I feel like this might be one of the 2Ks where we I don't know. Do we not do a trade? Do we just like trade these two guys and see what we can get? Dylan Windler, yeah, no one wants a 40 overall, so never the frick mind. At the same time, I don't want our trade to just go down the drain. Siakam, what is his value? Does he have decent value? Because honestly, I feel like Siakam does not play up to par considering he's an 87 overall. They don't treat him like an 87 overall in 2K. So maybe Siakam, we try doing a 2-for-1. Siakam, Kyle Lowry, Jordan Clarkson, that's not so bad. So I feel like we got to take a look at any teams again that have like one good player and then a player we could invest in, like maybe a CJ McCollum, and then they could give us Anthony Simons. We throw in Siakam, we throw in Dylan Windler and a Cavs first round pick. Not interested. They have a counter offer. Jalen Brunson in the second round pick. No. Okay, I quickly went to go turn off trade override because that was gonna be annoying to deal with mid trade. But we had CJ, Anthony Simons. They wanted Jalen Brunson, which I'm not down to trade. We'll do Siakam. We'll do Dylan Windler again, and then 2 second round picks and a first round pick. Do we have a deal? Counter offer Matthew Dellavedova for Scala Bissiere. I think we pulled the trigger on this, guys. I really think we do. Siakam again. I feel like, no disrespect to you, he's a great player. Like, he's proven that already. But in 2K, I feel like he just doesn't play like how he does in real life. And we're getting CJ McCollum established. He's really good in 2K. Anthony Simons that we could develop or flip later on. And Scala Bissiere, that's a better player than freaking Matthew Dellavedova, 40 overall, and Dylan Windler. So essentially, we're getting a 1-for-3 here. I'm fine with that. That's going to be our only trade. Oh, we have no choice. Only trade for 2K20. And now we have Jalen Brunson, CJ, Giannis, Jokic, Embiid off the bench. We have KD, Shea, Fred VanVleet, and OG. Yep. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. We have to do with what we're given, man. At the end of the season, we finished with a 60-22 record. Giannis is your MVP. Zion, Rookie of the Year. D'Lo, 6th man. Kawhi, DPOI. Terry Rozier, MIP. Doc Rivers, 63-19, Coach of the Year. And that is it. That is all. Giannis, All-NBA first. We have Jokic, All-NBA second. And Joel Embiid, All-NBA third. All defensive first, Giannis, and all defensive second. That is it. That is all. We finished number one out east. You'll love to see that. We were the 3rd best record in the entire league. Okay, we got competition with the West teams as expected. Offensively, we were number 2 and defensively number 1. And out of curiosity, Clippers offensively number 1 and defensively number 4. Okay, yeah, so pretty tight race over there. Individual stats: Giannis led us in scoring with 23.5. We had Joel Embiid 22.4, 12 rebounds. KD 19.4, Jokic 17, CJ 15, Brunson 9.5. Team's good. I don't know what to say. Team's good. And the first round going versus the Toronto Raptors, we're going to simulate the round. Hopefully we don't... I don't like being down 2-1 and then tying it up 2-2. We're going to simulate the rest of the round though, and we advance in 6 going versus the Indiana Pacers. Brooklyn Nets, thank God they lost because they had... I don't know, it's just Kyrie Irving, right? Because we stole Kevin Durant from them. Simulate the round versus the Pacers, and we're going to advance in 5 to the conference finals going versus Philly with no Embiid. They have who's on their damn team? Ben Simmons, Kevin Love, right? Because we had to give him to them. Simulate the conference finals, and we're sweeping. We're in the finals for the first time, going versus the Clippers. Simulate the round, and we win. We're 1-for-1 right now. 1-for-1. Giannis Finals MVP. Congratulations. Yeah, I mean, it's only up from here realistically because Shea, Fred VanVleet, Jalen Brunson, OG, Anthony Simons, they're all going to progress. This team is a masterpiece. We're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good, guys. NBA 2K21, we are 1-for-1 as of NBA 2K20. We still got Giannis 97, KD 95, Embiid 91, Jokic 90. Crazy to say that these two guys are going to be the same overall as KD and Giannis. We're going to have like 495 plus next season, and that's excluding Shea because we don't know Shea is going to progress into like a demigod at like 2K24. We got CJ, Fred VanVleet 80 overall, OG 79, Jalen Brunson 78, and Scala Bissiere. The rest of these guys, oh no, Anthony Simons too, but the rest of these guys we're just going to quickly make into a 40 overall. So I think we're going to be trading Scala Bissiere for sure because let's be honest, I don't even know if he's in the next 2K. Jalen Brunson we're going to keep. Anthony Simons is probably the odd man out here, and then I think the next season after that, or the next year, like in 2K23, we'll say we might have to move away from CJ and OG. Or low-key we keep OG because we need that defensive wing. So yeah, OG might actually stay unless we get another defensive wing. But Scala Bissiere, Anthony Simons, those two guys, honestly, I don't care if we part ways with them. We do have a decent depth now. We have 11-man rotation if we want to give these two guys minutes. And it's crazy to say that we started with KD, D'Angelo Russell, and Draymond Green. We started with those 3 players, and now we have almost was a full lineup of just superstars. As for picks, we have a 2022, 23, and 25 second round pick, and then a 2025 first round pick. If we can't get anything good, I'm low-key down to keep the first round pick for this year to maybe try and splash bigger next year. But I mean, I guess we'll still test the market. We'll do Scalabissiere and then 2 second round picks to see what we could get. Like even this first round pick, a 23 first round pick, we could just stockpile on that. We might just do one trade just to stockpile on the first round pick. I'm trying to think, what if we just do Scalabissiere for Nas Reed? Just a simple 1-for-1, or even get both and Jared Vanderbilt too. That could low-key work. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Ooh, Ludort. Can we snag someone else from this team? Probably not. Mainly just Ludort. The Spurs too low-key could work. Derek White, give us DeJounte Murray too, and anyone else. We could do a 3-team. Kelvin Johnson. Then we're giving up. Then we have to take up a lot of, or give up a lot of players. And then the Timberwolves. I'm interested in Nas Reed, and I'm also interested in Jared Vanderbilt. We could throw in. We'll give you Anthony Simons. We'll give you Scalabissiere, and then I guess just. I don't think we could do it just solely off of the first round picks that we're lacking. Yeah, like we don't have 5 players to give up, and I'd honestly rather have Derek White, DeJounte Murray, and Kelvin Johnson over Nas Reed and Jared Vanderbilt. So if we could do something like this, do we have a deal? No deal. If we throw in 2 second round picks, do we have a deal? And then another second round pick? Yeah, still no deal. What if you guys keep DeJounte Murray and then we just throw in Scalabissiere with Dylan Windler like this? Do we have a deal? No deal. And then we'll throw in 3 second round picks. Still no deal. What about just this? Scalabissiere and 2 second round picks. Okay. And then a 3rd second round pick. No deal. Great. That's just fun. We're going to try and snag Jeremy Grant. I don't want to give up both these players. So just again, Scalabissiere 1-for-1. No. Second round pick. No. Another second round pick. No. And then 1 more second round. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Because if I remember correctly, Jeremy Grant goes on an absolute tear with Detroit next season, right? The 2021-2022 season, or no, 2021 season. I feel like he does. I feel like he joins Detroit that year, becomes an absolute beast, and because the game's already done, he's already gonna have that overall boost from the season he had. So we're gonna have just a great like potential all-star potential player to just go ahead and flip, and low-key just gives us a nice backup power forward. So I'm honestly happy with that. We'll do a 10-man rotation. Now we have Fred VanVleet, Shea, KD, Giannis, Embiid off our bench, Jokic, CJ, OG, Jalen Brunson, and Jeremy Grant. This is clean. Honestly, this roster is really clean. I like it a lot. It's like pretty balanced in every aspect. And then for first round picks, we have we still have our 2025 first round pick. So we're gonna have 2 first round picks to be able to trade in NBA 2K22, which is just amazing. End of the season, I'm pretty sure we're at 67 wins. Yeah, 67 and 15, and LeBron James MVP averaging 33, 10.5, and 1.5 steals. Insane. Dylan Windler, rookie of the year. Shout out Cleveland. Nikola Jokic, 6th man of the year, monstrous numbers. Giannis, DPOY, Mo Bamba, MIP, and JP Bickerstaff, coach of the year. All-NBA first, we do not have anybody. All-NBA second, we have Giannis. All-NBA third, nobody. All defensive first, we have Giannis, and all defensive second, nobody. With a 67 and 15 record, yeah, we're number 1. I mean, I would hope so. If any other team was better than us out east, at least I'd be kind of scared. We were pretty convincingly the best team in the entire league. So that means I would assume our offense and defense is number 1. Offense, we're number 2 by 0.4, and defensively, we're number 1 by 1.2 points, so not bad. And then leading us in scoring, we had Giannis with about 21, KD 19.7, Embiid 19. This is insane. Almost 3 people in 20 points, and then Jokic 16, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in double digits. And this is with Shea and Jalen Brunson not being as good or superstar quality like they are right now. I think, yeah, we're gonna go back to back. I would hope so. We're going versus the Charlotte Hornets in the first round. I kind of forget, and I'm kind of interested to see what that team is again. Terry Rozier, Devontae Graham, Miles Bridges, Cody Zeller, PJ Washington. Yeah, fun team, but similar to the round, we should win. Yeah, okay. In the second round, going versus the Milwaukee Bucks, I kind of want to see who they have. If it's the Drew Holiday year, no, it's not. It's Eric Bledsoe. Obviously, Drummond, because we have to get Giannis and Chris Middleton. Simulate the round. Oh my God, I don't like this. We're gonna simcast it just because we're up 3-2. I don't like game 7s. I think I clicked on simcast live. That just annoyed me. I hate when I do that. Okay, we're back. Simcast this bad boy. Simulate the game. We're not home. The Milwaukee Bucks are home, but it looks like we're gonna end in 6. Yeah, we're ending in 6. 147 points. Oh my God. 28, 27, 23, 21, 18. Yeah, I mean, this team's pretty good. We're going versus the Boston Celtics in the conference finals. We will simulate. I'm kind of scared to simulate the round. Okay, we're up 3-0. I try to stop it as fast as I could, but we're already up 3-0. Simulate the rest of the round. We sweep. We're going versus the Lakers in the finals. Here, I think we will take it game by game because, I mean, look at the team. This team is just amazing. I mean, also, our team is amazing. Game 1 is a dub. If we go up 2-0, I'm going to simulate the round, right? I think that's only fair. Game 2, I'm kind of scared. We'll do one more. If we're up 3-0, then we'll simulate the rest of the round. We're up 3-0, simulate the round. We win in 5. Giannis finals MVP. And we're 2 for 2 now. We're 2 for 2 going to NBA 2k22. NBA 2k22. Our roster looks like Giannis 96, KD 96, Embiid and Jokic 95, Shea 87, CJ McCollum 85, Jeremy Grant. I was right. He climbed up to an 82. He was on Detroit. And then Fred VanVleet, OG 82 and 79. And then we got Jalen Brunson 78 and Anthony Simons at a 75. Jalen Brunson's going to go up soon. This is his last year in Dallas before he goes to New York. So he'll have that 1 year in New York. And then I believe in 2K24, he'll be like a really high overall. Obviously, Jeremy Grant, we're probably going to have to trade him. He is an 83 overall at small forward, which is good. Also, these guys, I forgot to just change their overall. I always keep forgetting to do that. So we'll just make them to a 40 overall once again. Anthony Simons, depending on his value, we might move on from him now, or low-key, because our team is just so stacked and I don't see us losing, we could just keep him, right? His value is only a 2-star, whereas Jeremy Grant's is 3, so we might have just flip him. We also have 2 first-round picks, a 2025 and a 2026, so we might just pair these two with Jeremy Grant, try and get something good. Because, I mean, we've held on to Anthony Simons this long right now, right? So there's no point to just trade him now when we both know that he's gonna progress into a higher overall. So I'm thinking maybe Fred VanVleet. I think maybe his time has come, because I don't, off the top of my head, I don't think he progresses higher than like a 84 max. So Fred VanVleet, we could do Jeremy Grant and then 1 first-round pick, right? We can't add another one. Yeah, I mean, offers are okay. We're getting DeJounte Murray, who I wouldn't mind, and Keldon Johnson. Here we're getting Alperen Sengun, but we have too many big bodies. And then Klay Thompson and Moses Moody, who I don't mind at all. But I feel like we could do our own trade, especially with 2 players and 2 first-round picks. You might be able to do a 3-teamer here. So CJ McCollum, 3 stars. We have Jeremy Grant, 3 stars. And then we have these 2 first-round picks. So we have about like 4-star in value to try and trade. What if we go all out and get Anthony Edwards? What if we try and do that? We'll just throw in both these players. Do we have a deal with this? Anthony Edwards, someone we consider untouchable. Okay, so never mind. If we got Anthony Edwards, man, we would have secured something real nasty. What about OKC Thunder? Because we have to think about it this way. In NBA 2K25 and 2K26, they are going to be very, very overpowered. So if we can start finessing them early on and getting like a Lou Dort, slowly grabbing their key pieces, like I wouldn't mind snagging Lou Dort. If we get someone else, and I'm okay with that. We got to think about the future now. I feel like our team's already set. We should got to start sabotaging other teams now. Ooh, yeah. I think I know what we're doing here. I think I know exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to see if we could do a 3-teamer. We get Lou Dort, Cam Thomas, and Claxton. We'll give Fred VanVleet to the Brooklyn Nets. We'll get both of these players here. What about just a deal like this? Do they accept this? The Thunder are okay with it, and the Nets don't want to take on the extra salary. No problem. This is where we throw in 2 second-round picks. Let's see if they accept 2 second-round picks. We'll give them both to Brooklyn. Do we have a deal? Again, they don't want to take the extra salary, so let's just throw in 1 first-round pick now. Do they accept this here? Boom. Okay. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to move on for Anthony Simons next season because we have Cam Thomas that could just get buckets off our bench. CJ McCollum too, we're gonna have to flip. And because we have an abundance of power forwards and whatnot, we're gonna make Giannis into our small forward. So like that, our lineup's gonna be Shea, Lou Dort, Giannis, KD, Embiid off our bench. Jokic is still coming off our bench. I mean, with these 2 guys, one of them is gonna have to come off the bench. I don't really care who it is. We have CJ, OG, Jalen Brunson. Yeah. We're good with that. Okay, cool. I think that was the right trade. I think that was definitely an investment. We could definitely flip those 2 players in 2K25. Like I'm talking about Claxton and Cam Thomas if ever we like try and do other moves. I don't know. At the end of the season, Giannis is the MVP. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year. Jokic, 6-man. Giannis, DPOY. Precious Achuya, MIP. And JP Bickers has 72 and 10. What a record by us. NBA first, we have Giannis. Second, Jokic has a 6-man NBA second. Okay, so we're gonna have to make him start over Embiid. And yeah, Embiid doesn't even make All NBA third. All defensive first, we have Giannis, and all defensive second. If Embiid made it, then maybe he would have redeemed himself, but I guess not. We finished, I would hope, number 1. Yeah, we're going versus either New York, Chicago, Brooklyn, or Washington. Similar to playing, we're going versus the Brooklyn Nets. I'm pretty sure this is the year with James Harden and Kyrie and KD, who they don't have because we snagged. Yeah, okay. I mean, their team's pretty nice though. Team stats, our offense was number 1 and our defense was number 1. Pretty convincing on both ends too. And as for individual stats, we had Giannis leading us in scoring with 23.3, KD 20.7, Embiid 20.2, Jokic 17. You guys see the stats here, very good. Lou Dort with 10 points. That's honestly like really good considering he's starting starting with such a stacked team. He's shooting it pretty alright too, pretty decent. Anyways, NBA 2K22, can we go 3 for 3? We could simply game by game now, which is good. Game 1's a dub, game 2 is a dub, game 3 is a dub, and game 4 is a dub, going versus the Brooklyn Nets, or excuse me, the Boston Celtics in the second round. Game 1 dub, game 2 dub, game 3 W, and game 4 W. We're in the conference finals, undefeated, going versus the 16 Miami Heat. Game 1's a dub, game 2 is a dub, game 3 is an L, game 4 is a dub. We're up 3-1, and we ended in 5, going versus the Trailblazers with no CJ McCollum. I forget who we gave them for CJ McCollum. Garland and Sexton. Yeah, because we had to get Anthony Simons too. So they have Lillard, Garland, Sexton, Aldridge, Norman Powell, Nurkic. I mean, hey, that team looks pretty dangerous. Obviously, I think we're way better. Game 1's a dub, game 2 is a dub, game 3 is a dub, and game 4 is a dub. We are 3 for 3 Giannis Finals MVP, and now we take this team to NBA 2K23. All right, NBA 2K23, we have Embiid at a 97, same with Jokic and Giannis. We have KD 96, Shea 94, Brunson 87, Claxton 84, CJ 84, Anthony Simons 83, OG 82, Lu Dort 78, and that is it. That is all. I think that whole idea of sabotaging the OKC Thunder, I think we're gonna carry it on to this 2K2. I have a feeling we should trade for Chet, we should trade for J-Dubs, and yeah, just literally just sabotage the OKC Thunder, and then I think that's pretty much about it. As for value and who I want to trade, Anthony Simons for sure, 3.5-star value, which is good. CJ McCollum too, 3.5-star value, and then I feel like the only person left that we should trade is Claxton. Oh, also we didn't get Cam Thomas. I just realized I forgot to trade for Cam Thomas, so I'll do that in maybe like a minute or so. I just kind of want to figure out what I want to do trade wise. I feel like these 3 players make the most sense. Cam Thomas probably will stay because he'll be our backup scorer, right? Yeah, he'll be our backup scorer, or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Cam Thomas even gets traded next 2K. I feel like what we should keep doing is low-key just keep sabotaging the OKC Thunder, like J-Dubs 82 overall and Chet. If we could just snag both of those players, I think we're looking pretty good. And I'm trying to think off the top of my head who else can be a threat. The Rockets in 2K26 are going to be a big threat, so I feel like maybe trying to sabotage them and get Alperen Sengun, then we could be looking pretty good there. Okay, so as for picks too, we have 2026, 2027, so we have 2 first-round picks. I'm trying to think again what we should fully do, because the Celtics are going to be pretty good in 2026, aka 2K26, so I feel like maybe trading for Derek White could be a good play too. So Derek White, and then we'll go ahead and talk to the OKC Thunder that have Chet, and not Josh Giddey, but J-Dubs. Those 2 players, if we try getting them, then I think we're looking pretty decent. And low-key Boston Celtics too, Peyton Pritchard. Yeah, he's only 1 star. Are you crazy? Okay, so we do not, I feel like we don't need CJ McCollum anymore. CJ McCollum we could give you to the OKC Thunder. Claxton will go ahead and give you to the Boston Celtics, and then we will throw in Anthony Simons, not OG, I want to keep OG, but Anthony Simons will get to the Boston Celtics. We have to give up 1 more player. Low-key, do we just give up Cam Thomas too? Do we just do something like this? What if we take away Cam Thomas? Does trade still work? No. Okay, we're still going to be up 1 player. So Cam Thomas, like that. Yeah. Did we just go ahead and pull the trigger on this? I think they might accept it. Just go ahead and throw it. No one's untouchable. Okay. We'll give them each 1 first-round pick, and then hopefully this could work. 2027 to the Celtics and 2026 to the OKC Thunder. Do we have a deal? No deal. Okay. So now we need to prioritize who we think is more of a threat. I feel like the OKC Thunder are going to be more of a threat. Even without, maybe. Okay, yeah. So I feel like we'll trade for Chet and J-Dubs first, because I feel like trading for Derek White and Peyton Pritchard might be easier in 2K24 than trading for Chet and J-Dubs. So we'll start off with that for now. We'll give them Claxton and CJ McCollum. Do we have a deal like this? No deal. We'll throw them in 1 first-round pick. Do we have a deal? No deal. And then we'll throw them in a 2027 first-round pick. Still no deal. The thing is, if we give them, and then you guys give up like your worst player. Who's your worst player here? Raul Neto. Sure. Do we have a deal with this? But we keep a first-round pick? No. And then we'll throw in not this first-round pick, but 1 second-round pick, and then another second-round pick. No deal. Okay, so I guess no choice but to throw in the next first-round pick. Do we have a deal with this? Still no deal. Okay, you know what, keep Chet, and then we'll just snag Derek White like this. Maybe this could be a better deal. We'll give you guys Anthony Simons, because you already have Anthony Simons anyways in real life. And then you give us something like this. We'll go like that. CJ McCollum in a first-round pick for J-Dubs, and Anthony Simons in a first-round pick for Derek White. Who says no? This trade looks acceptable. So the Thunder are down, and then the Celtics aren't. So we'll give up 2 second-round picks to the Boston Celtics. Do we have a deal? Still no deal. Instead of this second-round pick, do we just Nets. We'll throw in, I guess we have to give up Claxton, no choice. We'll give you guys Claxton. You guys give us, we'll give Blake Griffin the championship if you guys are down with that. Give us this. Okay, boom. Good. So now we have Embiid, or actually, let's do this. Starting lineup is going to be Shea, OG, Giannis, KD, and Embiid. Or we'll do like that because Jokic plays better than Embiid in 2K. And in real life, let's be real. And then off our bench, we have Embiid, Brunson, J-Dubs, and Derek White. I'm going to make it into a 10-man rotation just so that Cam Thomas can get a few minutes. And then we have Lou Dort as our 11th man that we're not using. So next 2K, we definitely have a lot of options here because we're going to have another first round pick. And then we have an 11-man rotation that we're not fully utilizing here. And then we'll make Giannis into a small forward because his overall goes up and we don't really have someone at small forward position exactly. I think we're good. We're good. Shooting guard. Do we have a backup shooting guard? We have OG, Lou Dort, who's not getting any minutes. Derek White. Yeah, I think we're fine with this. And then just to refresh my memory off picks, what are our picks looking like? We have just a 2027 first round pick. Okay, nice. At the end of the 2023 NBA season, Luka Doncic MVP, Paulo Banchero Rookie of the Year, Jokic 6th man. How the hell did he end up on the bench again? Miles Turner, DPOY, Alperen Sengun, MIP, and JP Bickerstaff, Coach of the Year 6715. We have to sabotage the Rockets. I keep forgetting about the Rockets. 2K26, they are going to be dangerous. And then Sheldon Bryan, Executive of the Year. Okay, cool. ONB first. We have nobody. ONB second. We have Giannis third. Jokic, all defensive first. Nobody, and all defensive. Or no, Giannis was here and all defensive second. Nobody. We finished number one, going versus either Miami, Brooklyn, Washington, or Indiana. Similarly to plan, we're going versus the Brooklyn Nets. Team stats: offensively number one, defensively number three. So we're top three in both. Number one offensively. Individual stats: we have not Giannis, Embiid leading us in scoring with about 22, KD 20 and a half, Giannis, Shea, Jokic. We had 5 people average 16 or more points. Jalen Brunson, OG, J-Dubs, Derek White. The rest of these guys are over here. Game 1 is an L. Game 2 is okay. No. Do not ruin the 4-peat here. Who the heck did you guys have? You guys have Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Jalen Duran, Ben Simmons, and we're down 2-0 to this freaking team. Ben Simmons at center, I guess he's just a different breed, right? Like, why are we losing this? I mean, I guess so. Mikal Bridges, too. What is he averaging in the playoffs? 23 in the playoffs. I guess he's just a playoff demon. Okay. If we go down 3-0, I don't know what to do. We're down 2-1. We're down 3-1 in the first round. Down 3-2. Tied 3-3, and we advanced. We just came back down 3-1 in the first round. Okay, good. Going versus the Bucks in the second round. Game 1 is going to be a dub. Game 2 is going to be an L. Game 3 is going to be a dub. Game 4, we're up 3-1. We're up 3-2. Game 7. Okay, game 7. No, we're not going to simcast live. We're going to simcast the game. Please let's just advance. Let's just advance, right? Shouldn't be any complications here. We are the most stacked team in the entire league. We're looking good. Yeah, this is a blowout. We're going to score 136, 25, 24. Giannis triple-double. Jokic, Shea, 19 points. Going versus the Boston Celtics in the conference finals. I'm going to sim it around. I'm cocky. We lose. Great. We have PG and the Boston Celtics in the finals, and the Clippers and the Boston. What? I don't even know what the hell I just said in the last 20 seconds, but PG wins finals MVP. Congratulations. We're 3 for 4 right now, which, I mean, not bad. 3 for 4 is still a very good record, but it's unfortunate that we lost. This team is literally godlike. I don't know how we did it. NBA 2K24, and before we get into the roster, yes, this is old gen because I initially started this channel on NBA 2K24 and bought it on PC not knowing it was old gen. So long story short, we have old gen. I don't feel like buying new gen 2K24 when I already have the freaking game. Anyways, we have Embiid and Jokic both at a 98. Giannis, who is going to be a 98. Yeah, we're making him to a small force. We have 398 overalls. We have Shea 97 because the morale's down. KD, Jalen Brunson, J-Dubs, Derek White, Cam Thomas, OG, Lou Dort, and Blake Griffin. The rest of these guys obviously really weren't on the roster. And as for picks, we have a 2027 and 2028 second round pick with a 2028 first round pick. I think for 2K24, 2K25, we will not trade any first round picks, and then we'll kind of just have to splash big with 3 first round picks in NBA 2K26. As for trades, I don't know who I want to trade. Embiid, Giannis, Jokic, Shea, KD are probably all safe. I forgot for a second. I remember the last 2K, I thought the Rockets were like a team we had to sabotage, but I completely forgot we have KD. And low-key, KD has been the MVP of this, not only because we had him since 2K16, but also he just helped us with so many like troublesome teams in NBA 2K, like the Golden State Warriors, the Brooklyn Nets, and then the Houston Rockets in NBA 2K26. So shout out KD. KD for being the real MVP here. I think we gotta move on from Cam Thomas or OG because we have Derek White for defense. We have Lou Dort. Yeah, I think we might have to move on from OG here, depending who has the most value between the three, actually. Or no, actually, never mind, because Derek White, he's plays for the Boston Celtics, so we're gonna have to keep him. Cam Thomas is 3-star. Derek White is 4-star. I don't want to trade him. I was just curious. OG is 3-star, and then Lou Dort is 3-star. Everyone else, I feel like is untouchable, right? J-Dubs, I don't wanna sabotage or mess anything up there because he plays for OKC. So OG, I feel like we're gonna trade, and Cam Thomas. We'll move on from both of these guys. Try and package up. Try and get like a 2-for-1 maybe with those two guys. You know what? We're kind of getting decent offers. Like, these offers aren't that bad at all by any means. I'm trying to think about also what teams are kind of dangerous in NBA 2K25 and 2K26. And the first thing that's coming to mind is either the Spurs team here with Wembanyama, and I don't think we could get Wembanyama, if I'm being honest. We might have to try and get De'Aaron Fox. And if we can't get De'Aaron Fox, then I'm thinking we try and sabotage the Dallas Mavericks, because in 2K25 and 2K26 they'll probably be really good. So maybe Kyrie Irving, if we could try and get Kyrie Irving. I don't think that's going to be possible, but again, if we can try to get Kyrie Irving, then we're going to do that. Only issue is, who do we trade? I don't want to give up J-Ducks and the OKC Thunder get him, but at the same time, we do have Shea. And how good are the Thunder without Shea? You know what I'm saying? So maybe we try getting Kyrie Irving like this. Do we have a deal like that? Like, if we just try doing a 1-for-1, do we have a deal? Kyrie Irving is someone considered untouchable. Okay, so never mind, scratch that idea. Only other player we could really try trading for is AD, but again, I feel like he's gonna be untouchable too. Yeah, someone we consider untouchable. Okay, Klay Thompson. Maybe we try getting Klay Thompson and De'Aaron Fox. Maybe we could try doing that. But again, Klay Thompson's not like I'm sharing my timbers. He's on the Dallas Mavericks. He's gonna like destroy us. So maybe it's really just that simple of getting De'Aaron Fox, right? Is it just something like this that we do? I don't want to get up J-Dubs or De'Aaron Fox. What if we do Cam Thomas, and we'll also throw you in, who do we, Blake Griffin? You want Blake Griffin? Do we have a deal like this? You guys throw in your worst player, Alex Len. Do we have a deal with this? Okay, doesn't see he's untouchable. We'll do 2 second-round picks. Do we have a deal? No deal. And then who can we afford to give up? OG, right? Can we just give up OG? Maybe not, because I'm thinking about maybe I'm getting too much in my head here, but I'm also thinking of the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks are going to be good. Karl Anthony Towns. They don't have Jalen Brunson. So actually, maybe they won't be as good. So OG, you know what? Screw it. We'll give you OG. You guys give us back. What's less value between Alex Len? Okay, I definitely him 1-star. And then 2 second-round picks. No, we will throw in Blake Griffin now, who's worth 2 stars. And then you guys throw in Kessler Edwards. Do we have a deal? No deal. I'm going to try reverse trade finder. I don't think we're going to get decent offers. Yeah, you want Kevin Durant, Giannis, Shea, Jalen Brunson. Get out of here. That's not going to happen. I feel like our next best bet is to just sabotage the New York Knicks. So Mikal Bridges. And then who else is a Knick? Maybe Karl Anthony. No, Karl Anthony Towns can be too expensive to try and trade for. So yeah, maybe just Mikal Bridges. Let's just destroy their defense. We will give you guys Cam Thomas. Do we have a deal 1-for-1 like this? Counter offer, you want a 2028 first-round pick. I'm not down to give up a first-round pick. Instead of second-round pick, you really want that first-round pick. I don't think I can do it. We'll give you another second-round pick. You still want that first-round pick. We're also getting Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, first-round pick. Ben Simmons, first-round pick. Get Mikal Bridges too. Do we do this? I don't think we do this. Instead, can we give you Blake Griffin, and then you guys give us Jalen Wilson? Do we have a deal like this? You still want that first round pick. Oh man, I don't think I could do this, man. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't think I could do it. Another idea. Clippers. Clippers are going to be pretty nasty, right? Kawhi, James Harden, CP3, Zubac. Yeah, okay. So let's try and snag Zubac. They're literally only big man on the roster. We'll do oh no, they have Brook Lopez too. Cam Thomas, Zubac. You guys can also give us, you guys really don't have anyone. Give us a first round pick, maybe. Give us a 2026 first round pick and a 2028 first round pick. Do we have a deal like this? You want Blake Griffin? You want to do a swap here? I mean, just to avoid the complications for knowing what picks we have, we'll give you Blake Griffin, sure. You guys give us Kobe Brown, worth 1 star, and then give us this pick here, 2020 first round pick. No deal. We'll throw in 1 second round pick. No deal. And another another second round pick. Do we have a deal? Still no deal. Okay, what about just a 2026? Cam Thomas, you give us Zubac. Do we have a deal? You want a second round pick? We're gonna try giving one more counter offer. 2028 first round pick deal. Blake Griffin, you want to do a swap again? Again, swaps are gonna be complicated to try and transfer over, so we'll just do this deal here. Do we have a deal? You want Blake Griffin now from Brandon Boston Jr.? You know what? I think that's a win-win because I don't think Blake Griffin's even in 2K25. I could be mistaken, but Brandon Boston Jr., he's for sure gonna be in there. So yeah, you know what? I feel like is there anyone else we can snag? I don't think so, right? Unless we try and get Chris Paul. Chris Paul is worth only 2 stars. Hold on a minute. Okay, we could probably do this too. Actually, you know what? What if I don't think it's gonna be worth it after all. Something like this. No. Yeah, okay, not gonna happen. So we'll just do this this original deal here. I'm down for this. Do you want to accept it? Now you want to do a swap. Now you're doing too much. Okay. Blake Griffin, Brandon Boston Jr. Thank you very much. All right. I think we're good now. I think that was a good trade for us. We'll make it into a 10-man rotation, and now we have Shea, Derek White, Giannis, KD, and Joel Embiid. And then off our bench. Okay, again, let's not do this here. Jokic is starting, and then off our bench, Embiid, Brunson, J-Dub, Zubac, and OG Anunoby. And low key, you know what? We'll give Lou Dort the minutes just to get that defense. I feel like Jokic is fine. He just needs those 3-and-D guys, and like that we can make OG, or yeah, we'll make OG into a shooting guard. Okay, cool. And then yeah, we'll just simulate. I think this team's gonna be good. Hopefully we can bounce back after that loss in 2K23 and just 3P in the next 3 2Ks. We finished 70-12, again tying our record and tying the 3rd best record in the entire history of the NBA. Luka Doncic MVP, Wembanyama Rookie of the Year, Joel Embiid 6-man, that's more like it, Kawhi DPOY, Trey Mann MIP, and JB Bickerstaff Coach of the Year. All NBA first. A bonus makes it nice. All NBA first, we have nobody. All NBA second, we have Jokic. At All NBA third, nobody. All defensive first, we have Shea, and all defensive second, we have Giannis Antetokounmpo, and that's it. We made as the first seed, going versus either Orlando, Toronto, Atlanta, or Brooklyn in the first round. We're going versus Brooklyn again, I feel like for the 3rd time. Obviously, before we simulate, you guys know the tradition. Offensively, number 1, defensively, number 1, pretty convincingly in both sides too. And then individual stats, we had Giannis leading us in scoring with about 21.5, Shea, Jokic, Embiid, the rest of these guys over here. Pretty good. Go ahead and simulate the round, and we win in 4, going versus the New York Knicks. Go ahead and simulate this round too. I got scared. I tried to pause it. It didn't pause, but we're going versus the Miami Heat and the conference finals. Simulate this round. We sweep. We're in the finals, going versus the, oh my god, I thought we were going versus the Lakers for a sec. We're going versus the Dallas Mavericks in the finals. I feel like just because it's Luka and Kyrie, we'll take it game by game. Game 1's gonna be a dub. If we go up 3-0, then I'll feel confident to go ahead and simulate the round. We are up 2-0. Can we go up 3-0? We're up 3-0. 3-0. What am I saying? We're up 3-0. Simulate the rest of the round, and we sweep the Giannis Finals MVP, and we bounce back. So now we got what, 2K25? We got 2 more 2Ks. Hopefully we could 3P. NBA 2K25, and man, these overalls, this team is looking real nice. Again, we'll make Giannis into a small forward. Goes up to 99 overall. We have Shea. Can he go up to 99? He goes up to 99, and then yeah, Jokic doesn't. So we'll keep it like this, just so we could have 299 overalls. We have Jokic 98, Embiid 94, Brunson 93, KD 93, J-Dubs 89, Zubac 88, OG 87, Derek White 87, Luke Dort 87, or 82, sorry, and Brandon Boston Jr. at a 77. Obviously, Brandon Boston Jr. is gonna get traded. Goes up to 78 overall at small forward. And then as for picks, to be honest, I didn't feel like fact checking it, but I kind of forgot already what picks we had. I feel like we had these picks here, right? Does this seem right? I know we traded our 2028 second round pick, but I feel like you know what? I feel like the pick was a 2026 Clippers pick. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. I didn't feel like fact checking it, but I feel like we got the first round picks right. I know the Clippers was a 2026, but I don't remember if we had our 2028 first round pick. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure we did have our 2020 first round pick. It's just that they added more first round picks because we have a 2029 now that we could use. So I feel like this is right. I feel like this is pretty accurate. If it wasn't, then I'm sorry. I try to remember it as good as possible. I was just too lazy to go fact check it. But yeah, our team's looking really good. Rotation wise, we have Jalen Brunson, Shea 1 and 2, Giannis, KD, Jokic, and off our bench we have Embiid, J-Dub, Zubac, Derek White, OG, and then yeah, Brandon Boston Jr. is getting no minutes, and Lou Dort too getting no minutes. So that's kind of tough, like really tough. Low-key, I feel like the Hawks could be pretty good, especially with all the acquisitions they got. So maybe we try sabotaging them a little bit. Dyson Daniels, can we try getting Dyson Daniels? Definitely not for Giannis. We will throw you in Brandon Boston Jr. like this. Who says no? You want Derek White for Clint Capella? Frick no. We'll give you this Clippers pick. Do we have a deal? No deal. We will throw in this 2029 second round pick. No deal. Maybe not. Let's just see what Brandon Boston Jr. could get us in a random trade finder. All right, so I definitely found some good offers here, like Ty Jerome. It's pretty good. And then also I seen where is it, D'Lo. Like we could try get D'Lo just to kind of slow down the Dallas Mavericks, but I mean, I feel like like just we gotta go Ty Jerome, right? It's the better player, better value. If we can not give a first round pick, I'm happy with that. Just a second round pick like this. You want a first round pick, second round pick swap? I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. We'll still have our 2029 second round pick at the end of the deal. So Brandon Boston Jr. 2029 Cleveland pick. You know what? No, we'll make it the Clippers pick here, and we'll just keep it like this. We have a deal. Awesome. Okay, that's our only trade for 2K25. Maybe we could have done something better. I don't know, but I feel like our team's still nice. This team's still nice. The other teams definitely got sabotaged, like the OKC Thunder, who might be our biggest threat, don't have Shea. The Knicks don't have Jalen Brunson and OG. Also the Knicks, or not the Knicks, the OKC Thunder don't have Lou Dort. So I think we're good. I think we're fine. Rockets don't have KD. Obviously Jokic and the Nuggets aren't existing. MB, J-Dubs. Okay, yeah, we're good. Sabotage the other teams enough. We'll just go ahead and simulate, and hopefully we could repeat over here with this 2K. Yeah, the Dallas Mavericks might be an issue. This 2K and next 2K, Anthony Davis MVP, AJ Mitchell Rookie of the Year, 21 points because they have no Shea, J-Dubs, or Lou Dort. Insane. Westbrook 6-man, Wembanyama DPOY, Men Thompson MIP, LaMelo Ball Clutch Player of the Year, Kenny Atkinson 74-8. This is our official best record as of now, and Dexter Bennett Executive of the Year. Only first, LeBron James makes it. This is not about LeBron James, so I kind of want to see what his numbers were for him to make All-NBA first. 28 points at 40 years old. Wow. Okay. All-NBA second, nobody, and then third we have Jokic and Shea. All defensive first, nobody, and all defensive second we have Giannis Antetokounmpo making it. We finished, I would hope, number one. Yep, going versus either Detroit, Orlando, Chicago, or Miami. Similar to playing, we're going versus the Orlando Magic. Team stats, offensively, we scored 132 points. We are almost 10 points better offensively than the second best offensive team, and defensively we were number 5th. Our defense, did it fall off a bit? I don't think so. I think our offense is just that much better. And then individual stats, we had Shea leading scoring with 22, Giannis 17. You guys see the stats here. I'm not gonna go one by one. Orlando Magic game 1 is gonna be a dub. Game 2, okay, yeah, just simply throw us around. We're up 2-0, and we sweep going versus the Pacers in the second round. Game 1 W. Game 2 W. We're up 2-0, simulate the rest of the round, and we're in the conference finals. Dallas Mavericks are also making it, well, I'm very scared of. And also the Lakers don't make, wow, the 9 seed Lakers had 2 All-NBA players and don't make it. Anyways, New York Knicks game 1 dub, game 2 dub, up 2-0. You guys know the rules. Simulate the rest of the round. Oh my god, we almost sold the 2-0 lead in the conference finals going versus the Dallas Mavericks. Game 1 is a dub, game 2 is a dub, game 3 is an L, game 4 up 3-1, and we ended in 5. Nikola Jokic finals MVP. We have won, what is it? We're 5 for 6 right now. 5 for 6. Can we do a double three-peat? You know, can we do a double three-peat with NBA 2K26? Every single trade we've done has literally come to this moment here. As you can see, the roster is looking pretty nice, pretty good. Literally our entire screen is almost full of 90 overalls. We have Shea 98, Jokic tied with a 98, Giannis 97, KD 93, Brunson 93, Embiid 92, J-Dubs 91, Zubac 88, 87 Derek White, 85 OG, 81 Lou Dort, and 79 Ty Jerome. There's no point to make these guys here a lower overall, because we're what, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 man deep, so it doesn't really matter. And as for picks, we have 3 first round picks, so I don't think we'll use them. I don't know if we'll use them, but I mean, it's good to have them just in case. Starting lineup's gonna be Shea, Derek White, KD, Giannis, and Jokic, and off our bench, Brunson, Embiid, J-Dubs, Zubac, and OG. Our bench would be the second best starting lineup outside of the starting lineup here. Let's be real. I don't think we need to do much. We'll literally just go to a day before the trade deadline, and then if moves need to be done, I think we'll be fine. I mean, we're only 2 L's in. I think we're probably gonna reach like 68 wins. That's my prediction. But if we need to make a trade, we'll make a trade. And if we could afford to make a trade, we'll make a trade. And Shea is NBA Cup MVP, averaging 26 with this stacked team. Okay, we're 46-6. I mean, need I say more? The team is just like, we have 2 99s. If we do this real quick, we got another 99. You know, we got 3 99s. So I mean, I doubt we need to do anything. We are convincingly, or not convincingly, wow, the Dallas Mavericks, the Glaze remains. The Glaze remains with Kyrie, Cooper Flag, AD. They're 45-6. They're only 1 win worse than us, and we have literally a freaking all-star team bench and lineup. As for team stats, we are convincingly number 1 offensively. The Dallas Mavericks are number 5th. We are better than by 12 points, and then defensively we are, wow, actually not that, I mean, we're good. We're tied for 4th there, but the Dallas Mavericks are way better defensively than us. So low-key, if we could just, like, what can we do here? Man, we have so many assets here. I mean, we're not really using OG. We need a power forward. So if we could, you know what? I'm down to trade for Evan Mobley. Let's just do it. Why not? We'll give you guys OG Anunoby, and we'll throw in just 2 first-round picks to start with. No, that's not going to happen. We'll do a 3rd first-round pick. They're not going to do it. No problem. I turned off the override trade there because it was starting to piss me off just a little bit. Smack a little bit. So let's see here. Centers, obviously we're good. We could throw in Zubac too. Literally Zubac. Both of you guys know. 1. No, not Giannis. 2 first round pick. Okay, there we go. Evan Mobley, welcome to the team. And he's gonna start. We have Brunson, Shea, Giannis, Mobley, Jokic, and then off our bench, KD, MB, J-Dubs, Derek White, and Lou Dort getting a whopping 3 minutes. Yeah, that's the only trade we're gonna need to do. Hopefully our defense climbs up because I want to be better than Dallas Mavericks record-wise, and I want to win the championship. You know, I want to be better than them. At the end of the season, Anthony Edwards MVP, Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year, Jalen Brunson 6-man. Damn, those are really good numbers. Wembanyama DPOY, Kello Aware MIP, and Jalen Brown Clutch Player of the Year with Kenny Atkinson 72 and 10, tying the record for the second best record in the entire league. And then Jamie Copeland, Executive of the Year. All-NBA first, nobody. Second, nobody. And third, we have Jokic. That's good. I mean, the team's so stacked. So, I mean, everyone's going to have really good numbers. All defensive first. We have Evan Mobley, and all defensive second. We have nobody. We finished the first seed going versus either the Detroit Pistons, Orlando Magic, Toronto Raptors, or Chicago Bulls. Similar to playing, we're going versus the Raptors in the first round. We finished 72 and 10, obviously, and we were 5 wins better than the Dallas Mavericks. That means our team definitely stepped it up. Offensively, we remained number 1. Defensively, we climbed up to number 3. Definitely closed the gap from the first best defensive team to us, which is good. And then individual stats, we had Shea leading us in scoring with 23.3, Jokic about 19 and not about 19 and a half, Jalen Brunson 19 off our bench, Giannis 18.6, Evan Mobley 15. We had a lot of people in triple digits. This is 7 people in triple digits or double digits. What imagine 100 points. I don't think we will lose a single game until we reach the finals if we face the Dallas Mavericks. If we don't face the Dallas Mavericks, I think we're going undefeated. Toronto Raptors, I'm pretty sure it's just Scotty Barnes, Brandon Ingram, and all of them. So game 1's going to be a dub, game 2 is going to be a dub, game 3 is a dub, and we are not sweeping. We lost to the Toronto Raptors, but we still advanced in 5 nonetheless, going versus the Indiana Pacers. What the heck is this? Get out of my face. Game 1 is a L, game 2 is a dub, game 3 is an L, game 4. Let's not 2K. Let's not give them some sort of boost just because they were in the finals last year. And okay, we advanced in the 6. That kind of scared me a little bit going versus the New York Knicks and the conference finals. Without Jalen Brunson and OG Anunoby, they still find a way to make it work. Interesting. Very interesting. Anyways, game 1 is going to be a dub. Game 2 is going to be a dub. Game 3 is going to be an L. Game 4, we're up 3-1, and we're advancing in the finals going versus the Dallas Mavericks, the Glazing Mavericks, obviously. I do want to see, just out of curiosity, this team, hey, good for you. Good for you. If it wasn't for us, maybe you make it to the finals. I don't know. I don't know how they got that far, to be honest. Anyways, moment of truth here. Game 1 is going to be an L. Game 2 is going to be a dub. Game 3, we lose home court. We take it back. Can we steal it with game 5? We do, and then we ended in 6. We ended in 6. There you guys have it. If you could do 1 trade per 2K for 11 2Ks, 10 years apart, you could win a championship. Just follow the steps I did. Shouldn't be too hard. Giannis Finals MVP, 23 points, 7.5 rebounds, 5.8 assists, 1.3 steals, half a block, good efficiency outside of the 3-pointer. If you guys enjoyed, and also the free throw. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.